It is now a week later. When Dinosaur walks into the waiting room, she sees on the clock that she's 5 minutes late. This isn't like her at all. Normally she makes sure that she's always on time so people do not have to wait for her. Dinosaur is clearly still feeling down. She even looks a bit disheveled. Cat subplot would be better if the cat didn't look like Honk. Again, there's like a weird juxtaposition, but they went too far in one direction. Most small team visual novels do have a similar level of tonal clash, yeah? Maybe I haven't played those. Singular dev? I feel like most of the visual novels I played are singular dev, except for a few of the bigger ones, like I'm thinking about stuff like Little Busters. Little Busters, like, all the characters have dark, sad backstories. But the game is still fairly jovial. But because they play a lot of it straight, it all flows fairly well. But I defer to you. I think you've played more than I. They went too real, too earnest. It might be, again, like, because we're playing this for the comedy, that's why it feels so out of place. She has bags under her eyes. Her clothes are not ironed, and you can tell from her eyes that she's been crying not long ago. Don't worry, still sexually attractive. Kind of like the Nier games. I love the Nier games. I don't think the Nier games have any problems. Without even realizing he was there, Hunk stands up to comfort her. Huh? What's going on? Did you make onion hash? No, it's Mr. Robson. He's down for the count. Oh no, that's horrible! His empathy makes her even more emotional as she collapses into his muscular arms. There we go. When her cheek rests on his viney bicep, it feels warm. His muscular human arms remind her of those of her cat and pet, Mr. Robson. I know how you feel. When he says that, she hears him also getting choked up. There's a ton out there that are baby's first RenP project. Yeah, that kind of stuff probably does have, like, they get into whatever they're writing. It's like, I have an edgy twist for it. Dinosaur looks up to see if he's a bitch. After last week's fall, one of my ants also did not survive. The lump in his throat grows audibly. He looks up, points to the sky, and then sends an air kiss up. Peace! Oh no, was it Mike? Ba-ba-ba-doo-ba. No, it was Cindy, but still. Dinosaur says, rest in peace, while running her thumb across her throat, like the Undertaker. Hunk grabs her shoulders and looks her in the eyes with a look as if he really means it. Listen, if I ever need a distraction or just want to talk about it, you can always come to me. I really appreciate that. But I'm afraid I'm not going to see you anymore after today. What do you mean? She could see on his face that he didn't see this coming. I decided today's gonna be my last appointment with Dr. Leon. I've been thinking about it for a while now. If I could actually do this, if I could ever be completely open. But now, with this whole old Robson thing going on, I don't think I can continue to do this anymore. For a moment, Dinosaur notices panic on Hunk's face. Never see you again! With a concerned look, Hunk thinks carefully about what he's about to say next. Never see you again! But don't you think right now is actually a good time to try and open up about your feelings? Especially now that you're not feeling well. Don't get me wrong, but no one really ever goes to the therapist for fun. With all the overwhelming negative feelings of the past week, she hadn't really looked at it that way for some reason. She remembers that Hunk and Leon have been nothing but a source of positivity since she met them. Briefly considers sexualizing him, but then realized this may not be the most appropriate time. Maybe you're right. That's so sweet of him. Really appreciate that. And don't take this the wrong way, but this is my number. You can always bother me if you ever want to talk about something. Takes a piece of paper and writes down a number that consists exclusively of numbers. His phone number. That's so sweet of him. Dinosaur begins to blush. Wow, what a long number. You know what they say about men with long numbers. Thank you, I appreciate that. Character growth, an arc has happened. Then the door of Leon's office swings open. Check this out. Leon storms the waiting room while pointing at his mouth. While you were late, I learned to blow saliva bubbles. Dinosaur blushes again as she watches Leon's sensual lips blow a bubble of saliva that just barely leaves his mouth. The bubble bursts within mere moments. Hold on, I can't do it anymore now that you guys are watching. He makes a few more attempts while Hunk and Dinosaur are watching patiently. None of the attempts are very impressive. Whatever. Come in, Dinosaur. Dinosaur is sitting slumped in the chair opposite Dr. Leon, while her thoughts have now wandered back to the loss of Mr. Robson. She can hear Leon talking, but what he says doesn't quite register because of her wandering thoughts. Huh? With a concerned look, Dr. Leon looks at her from God damn it. With a concerned look, Dr. Leon looks at her from head to toenails and notices the bags under her eyes. Had a rough night of sleep? Huh? She snaps out of wandering thoughts. Oh yeah, maybe. You look stressed. Is there a factor that made you more stressed than usual this past week? That may be true. My sweet cat, Dr. Robinson, passed away. He got his doctorate before he passed. Oh no, that's terrible. Dinosaurs can see in his eyes that it really touches him. How are you doing? Are you keeping your head above water? Dinosaur shrugs her shoulders as she feels tears welling up in the corner of her eyes. I know what it's like to lose a best friend. Dinosaur looks up at Leon questioningly. I had a goldfish once. I forgot what his name was. Who also passed away. Dinosaur looks at Leon emotionally. I forgot to feed him, you know, and then I flushed him down the toilet. But the toilet was getting clogged up, so he floated back to the surface. So I actually had to flush him like 3-4 more times or something. Dinosaur looks at Leon with a sympathetic look. Sergeant Bubbles is a good name for a fish. That must have been very hard for you. Yeah, the plumber actually charged me more money too, because it happened late in the evening. It was very hard on me. So yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I wish you well. Really appreciate that. Dinosaur does feel a little bit more understood, and that helps. I understand it's all quite fresh, so let me know when you're ready to talk about it more. As always, his warm voice calms her down a little bit. Impactful events such as the loss of a muscular cat can not only have a negative impact on your mental health, but also affect your memory. So to test the state of your stress level, I'd first like to have you take another oh my god, memory test. Nothing intense, just answering some questions. Okay, do you think you can handle that? Yes. Guess that's the end of the game. How long is this anyway? You must be the funny one in your household. Now that you live alone. cuts like a knife. All right, I would like to ask you to close your eyes and relax as much as possible. Dinosaur closes her eyes. She likes it when Leon gives her directions. Emojis. Now I'm going to ask you some questions. That will make you feel stupid if you get them wrong, okay? Okay. But before we start, I'd like to ask you to remember the following number. 1983. Now let's start. We'll start with an easy question. Do you remember the following? What's the color of my iconic tie? No tie. G. That's right, I find those things a bit too suffocating myself. He says as he nearly bursts out of his tightest shirt ever. The time for the second question is now. How many chairs are there in the waiting room? Like, which version of the waiting room? We've had two versions. Vote your conscience. D, huh? All right. Unfortunately, that's wrong. There are 4 in total, you stupid asshole. On to the next question. How many framed diplomas are on the walls of my office? Where's the open your eyes and cheat button? Come on, how many? You guys know the answer. What? Google's garbage trash fire of a, like, oh, here's your AI overview. Like, the game takes 1 hour to complete. We've been playing this for more than 1 hour, right? How long to beat? A real website that's not a bunch of garbage. I guess we are waiting for you guys to vote. That's wrong, there are 6 of them. If you can't even count the amount of diplomas, I can already guess how many you have hanging on your wall, stupid. Next question. What was the color of your sweet cat, Mr. Robinson's collar? Red! Oh no. Was there an option for pink? Oh, I didn't know you didn't love him at all. Oh shit! He fucking got me! How could I forget? We move on to the next question. What text is on the poster to the right of the waiting room? Didn't know you didn't love your cat. Wow! Well, that's what I get for just clicking a thing without waiting for you guys to vote. That's on me. It's C! Or is that in his office? I think this is in his room, the hang in there. Unfortunately, that one hasn't been voted for, so I can only click on these 2. Unless someone were to do !C in chat. This is the only one I remember is hanging in there. Well, you have no choice but to click on, I don't care. Relax. That's correct. Look, you were wrong. Whatever, time for the next question. How many weeks have you been coming here by now? Vindication. Oh, shit. Grim says 6 weeks. Mighty Odin says 8 weeks. Time's an illusion. I think it's actually C, personally, but all the answers are for D and B. Oh no, the correct answer is 6 weeks. Time for the next question. Come on, you guys. What is not in the waiting room? A microphone, a vending machine, a trash can, a book. Well, we know there's a book in there. We know there's a trash can in there. Microphone's gonna be the funny one. No, actually, there is a microphone. I secretly listen to everything you do. A book. Unfortunately, that's wrong. The correct answer was a trash can. Next question. What color is the band in your hair? Band in my hair? Too bad. The correct answer was red, stupid. But the back of her head turns along. Next question. What's the first thing you ever said to me? My name is DDinosaur with double D's. No, I honestly expect you to remember your own popular catchphrase. Ellipses. Next question. What's on the necklace of the man in the waiting room? It's we. We're staring at those ditties. Oh, that's right. Indeed, I didn't expect you to be so obsessed with it. Next question. What color are my eyes? I have no fucking clue. Gray, blue, gray, green, brown even. I mean, Grimm's gotten them all right. I'm going with one Grimm. Oh no! But D got more votes. Bulge. Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Come on. Only Grimm's been paying attention. Dinosaur thought that was a bit of a lame question. If she wanted to know that, she would have worn a My Eyes Are Up Here shirt. I was wrong? Let me see then. Dinosaur looks deep in Leon's eyes. For a moment, they forget what they're doing. Which is ironic because it was the memory test. Well, do you happen to know what the color of my belt is? I can't seem to remember very well. It's okay to feel it to refresh my memory. What am I, a braille test? No, I'm just messing with you. Sure you can. Dinosaur gently slides her hand over his 10-pack down towards his belt. She still has her eyes closed. After all, this is a serious psychological test. I gotta remember, she says, chuckling after feeling it for about 6 minutes. Let's go. Just get this going. Dinosaur deliberately gets the answer wrong. Oopsie. Maybe I should feel it again then. Again, she slowly slides her hand toward Leon's belt, this time up via his thigh, until she suddenly feels his hard knob and grips it tightly. What are you doing? Oh, by the way, before I forget, what was the number I asked you to remember at the beginning of this test? Huh? Do you remember? I remember. I'm gonna click on the right answer, but only after I watch you all get it wrong. It's C! That's right, you can't be fooled, can you? He says to Dinosaur who accidentally sucked the door handle. Geez, you answered 4 to 13 questions correctly. Your memory seems to be performing below average indeed.
Must be due to the stress and not because I'm simple.
Anyway, I'm proud of you for giving it a shot, Dinosaur. Just take it easy for the rest of the day.
I will. Thanks, Dr. Leon.
Dinosaur is about to go home, but then changes her mind.
Oh, and Leon, think about what you said, by the way. Oh. About opening my heart to the possibility of love. And I think I might have been open to this day I first came here.
He nods at her kindly. That's good to hear.
Dinosaur winks at him as she walks toward the exit. See you next week, Doctor.
Leon says with a mocking tone. Sorry, I had a bad night of sleep. How many weeks are in Dinosaur with double D's? Tell me how many fucking chapters are in here.
I can't sleep, Mr. Robson.
Well, I feel like we have to be close, right? I just want to know. If there's like a week left, we'll finish it. If there's 6 weeks left, we're done. Why won't someone answer my goddamn question? Yeah, like everyone's saying like, oh, it's like a 1 hour game. Insane people. Yeah, I keep on saying 1 hour or 3 hours. I just want to know how many chapters or like weeks are in the game. Because we're on week, what, 7? She stares at the ceiling, cold spot next to her.
It's so incredibly quiet and cold without you.
She feels tears well up behind her eyes.
I miss you so much.
Yeah, no more voting. We're just going.
If only I didn't feel so alone.
She sighs when it feels her phone vibrates. A message from an unknown number. Contains another mysterious question. Which of the following qualities do you care about least in a potential partner? The least, she says answer if only to distract her mind. Arrogance, jealousy, unattractive appearance, grammatical errors. Arrogance. Message sent. When thinking about potential partners, her thoughts wander to Hunk and Leon.
Can't even think of one negative quality between the two.
Not even one?
But the reactions are the fun part.
Snaps out of her wandering thoughts when the second message arrives. Did you know that this is what other people think? Arrogance, jealousy, grammatical errors, unattractive appearance. Sure, whatever you say, liar.
Really?
With a deep sigh, Dinosaur flops in her bed and thinks about what Hunk said to her today.
He was right. During therapy, I felt much better about how I feel now than sitting here alone with my thoughts. I'm glad that he persuaded me to make another appointment for next week. That reminds me. His number! He gave me his phone number, Robson.
A feeling of unease comes over her. She holds Hunk's number next to the unknown number. A shiver runs down her nicely shaped thighs.
Oh,
1. First digit of Hunk's number. 1. First digit of the unknown number.
both numbers start with the same digit. This doesn't look good at all.
To build up some more tension, she stares at the 2 telephone numbers in shock. And then she sees it. It's a different number.
What a relief.
Maybe I should send him a message. But do I dare? How Long Beat says 3.5, but that's for like full completion. It says for one playthrough 1 hour on How Long to Beat. If we can find out how many chapters, then we'll know how close we are.
He did say that he doesn't mind after all.
Message.
Within, just her finger hovers over the keyboard, she drops her phone in the bed next to her. Doesn't feel right. I only just lost Robson. I'm trying to replace his presence. I'm only a monster. Even though I know he would encourage me because he's sweet and just wants to be happy. Just doesn't feel right yet.
Dinosaur places her hand on the cold spot where Mr. Robson used to be and closes her eyes.
Good night, Mr. Robson. Next week's gonna be another tense week.
Just when she starts to drift off, she hears something zooming past her ears.
Huh?
Her eyes pop wide open. She recognizes the sound immediately. The living nightmare of every person that's trying to sleep. A mosquito.
You must be kidding me.
Frightened, she tries to look around the darkness of her room, but in vain.
Please, not tonight. I need my sleep.
Then suddenly a sneaky voice appears next to her ear. She swipes her hand across her ear in an attempt to swat the mosquito away. Did you really think you could hit me? Mosquito demonstrates its speed by flying to her other ear within a second. Starts whispering again.
Please just go away.
All right, but first I need some blood.
Oh no. I have to hit him before he manages to penetrate my skin.
It's got a health bar.
Gotcha.
Looks at her hand, but the mosquito's gone. What's going on, Katase? You fool. Did you really think it would be that easy? Take this.
Hit.
No. How are you doing this? In shock, the mosquito wipes some blood from the corner of his mouth and starts to collect himself again. Seems I'll have to move even faster.
Gotcha. One more time.
The impact makes the mosquito almost spin to the floor. What? That speed! How is this possible? How dare you hit me? You'll regret this.
Huh?
Mabasaka. A loud slap echoes through the room, followed by cold silence. No, we are a dinosaur. Sorry, a dinosaur with big ol' honkin' double D's. But then the proud smile on Dinosaur's face fades and is replaced by some guilt.
Ah, poor little thing. But at least I can sleep in peace now, I guess.
Her cheeks look as if they're made of pudding as she bends toward the nightlight to put it out. With a deep sigh, she flops back and out into bed to finally relax. Flawless victory. His soul is yours.
Wait, what was that?
Before she can register what it was, she hears a deafening bang next to her ear. Her earlobe is still waving because of the speed of what just flew past her ear.
What? That's impossible.
Did you really think you could hit me?
But how is this possible? I hit you.
You fool. That wasn't even close to my full strength. Mosquito tenses all its muscles and the veins in his neck start to throb. Then he screams as loud as he can.
What's happening?
With a thunderous roar, the mosquito collects its key. The glass in the window frame starts to shake and the lamps almost fall off the bedside table. Kuso! His power level! I've never felt something this strong before. When the mosquito stops screaming, no longer looks the same. Behold, my final form. You weak, pathetic fool. Suddenly his voice is right next to her ear.
How? He moved so fast. I didn't even see it move to my ear.
It's supper time. shit, he came from the other side.
My perfect skin!
Delicious. I can already smell your blood.
I have to hit him!
Waiter, can I please have another one of those?
Cringe, dude!
Son of a bitch! Katase, thanks for a resubscription.
No, he's simply too fast!
Dinosaur gets a little lightheaded. Dinosaur gets a little lightheaded due to the light blood.
Focus, Dinosaur! I need to hit him as he flies past!
Gotcha now! Dinosaur slowly turns her hand and sees the mosquito crumpled inside. With one last twitch of its wing, he tries to look at her. He coughs several times. It sounds more painful with every cough. Not bad. He coughs again as his eyes almost close. It's hard to watch. Please, hold me in front of the window. His voice trembles weakly. I would like to see the sunrise one more time before I'm drawn to the last light at the end of the tunnel. It's only 12 o'clock at night. Coughs up some blood. A grin appears on his face. Seems I'm tasting blood tonight, after all. Never thought this would be my own blood. Ironic in a way. The same mouth that tasted so much life in the blood of others is now experiencing that blood can also taste like the bitter end. Hope you know I'm proud of you, Dinosaur. Dinosaur tries to use a tiny tissue to wipe away the mosquito and looks at the clock irritated.
Damn, I have to get up early tomorrow, too.
After throwing away the tissue, she falls back into bed to finally enjoy her night's sleep. Really expected this to be a fucking Vegeta ass stomp charging through the room at full vertical screen coverage. But it was just a mosquito. As Dinosaur walks in the waiting room, she already sees Hunk doing push-ups to help his muscles and veins pop.
He's such a nerd.
When he hears her approaching, he looks up with a concerned look. Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing a lot better, but it's still difficult. It's been 2 weeks now, but Mr. Robinson's absence is still hard to get used to.
I understand, but I'm glad to see you back here.
Me too. It's nice to have some distraction.
She says while looking at his nipples. It warms Dinosaur's prehistoric heart knowing that Hunk came earlier to comfort her.
Thanks again for the pep talk last week.
A modest smile appears on his charming face.
But how are you? What's new?
I'm sitting in a waiting room an hour before my own appointment starts. Does it look like I have much going on?
LMAO. She thinks it's funny because he's attractive.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm trying to figure out the following thing. He gestures to his phone. On a screen, he sees an app in which he's completing a profile. Dinosaur gasps for breath.
Is that a dating app?
I thought maybe it's time I should give it a try, right? It's pretty lonely like this with only 9 hands. I'm trying to figure out a profile setup thingy, but I don't understand it all, man.
What's going on, Crane?
Dinosaur tries to hide her surprise. She didn't see this coming.
Wait, a dating profile? I thought there was like a chance that maybe we... How could I be so stupid to think that someone like him could like me? A monster like me. Who even likes gigantic breasts, round buttocks, sultry lips, an hourglass figure, no gag reflex, and a salamander tail that could fall off in case of danger anyway? Meanwhile,
Hunk is still clumsily scrolling through his phone. Oh my god, she's crying cum on her boobs. Yes. Now I'm trying to decide on a profile picture, but I can't choose between these two.
Oh, can I see?
Don't laugh, please. He hands her his phone. Dinosaur looks at the selection of photos on his phone. She gasps as her cheeks start to feel warm. He's barely dressed in these photos. When she counts his abdominal muscles, she concludes that it must be at least a 10-pack.
Damn, son.
Wait a minute. She carefully looks at the two photos again as she holds them next to each other.
But these are both the same photo, right?
They look very similar, that's true, but there are some small differences. Can you spot them? 10 differences to be precise. I'm still unsure which of the two I think is better. With squinted eyes, Dinosaur stares at the photo to see if she can spot the 10 differences. Okay, everybody. Can you find the 10 differences? Kill me. A bigger bulge. Sunscreen going out. I'm begging for the sweet release of death. That's 5 of them. Oh, a cloud. Ba ba da ba ba. Wait, the timer! The fucking timer! Alright, look at the veins on his body. Surely there's a vein difference somewhere. Eye color, yeah. It gets points, bonus points for the timer. No, differences doesn't count. I'm gonna click every fucking vein on his body real quick. Oh, I've clicked on differences already. Yeah, this ant is here. Sorry, I know you can't see behind this, behind my head. But the ant, in fact, is in both. Let's go on and rip. Yeah, we already got the castle. Oh, good one, 9. How are you, Creed? I think the cooler bottles are the same. His right shoulder? What's different about his right shoulder? I'm clicking all over the place. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that little guy. And you meant his right shoulder, not screen right, you sick bastard?
I see it.
What do you think? Which photo do you think is better? Because of the bulge, bro.
The right one, I guess. I don't think you could look bad in a photo anyway, even if you tried.
Ah, that's nice of you, you old ass kisser. He enthusiastically nudges her in the most platonic way ever. Her breasts jiggle a little because they're huge.
Is he really going to date? I thought maybe we had a connection. Haha, you know me. Ass kisser supreme.
What is that noise? While she's forcefully imitating the sound of an ass being kissed, oh, that's what that noise was, she wonders whether she should tell him. But she's too scared. Too afraid of being rejected. Too afraid to expose herself as a prehistoric creature. And besides, it's quite difficult to make a serious transition from making ass-kissing sounds to possibly declaring your love. Ew, is that really what an anus being kissed sounds like? Well, I guess I'm picking the right photo then. Thanks for your help anyway. I feel like you'll always have my back. Well then, I'm going to upload the photo to my brand new dating profile now, and therefore completing it. His manly finger floats toward the publish button on his phone in slow motion. So I can date other people!
Should I stop him? This may be my last chance to share with him that I think we have a connection.
Or should I add in my description that I am very, very desperate? Nah. His finger hovers closer and closer above the create dating profile button.
But he clearly doesn't like me. Otherwise, he wouldn't be looking for someone else, right?
With his finger now only hanging a few millimeters above the button, it should now be any moment that he has pressed the button. Everything does go a lot slower in slow motion, don't you think?
But if I don't do it now, it possibly may never happen. Then I'll never know if there's a possibility. Maybe it's time for me to stop being a coward and do what Dr. Leon said. To open my heart and find happiness and love.
What did you say?
Oh, sorry. That was supposed to be a thought bubble.
No problem.
It's now or never. What am I going to do?
Tell him you might feel something for him. Before she can even say anything at all, the door to Dr. Leon's office swings open. Aha! Dinosaur with big tits, you're up. Oh, already? Time always flies when I talk to you. Thanks. Some speculate that it's because of my very entertaining personality. I wasn't talking to you. While the men discuss their wacky misunderstanding, Dinosaur stands there somewhat bewildered. Did she miss her chance? Good morning, Dinosaur. Please take a seat. How are you doing this week? Her thoughts wander as she absently takes a seat. Because of this, she does not realize that she's ignoring Leon. Her thoughts wander to her Shark Tank idea. There isn't much going on up there. I'm going with her Shark Tank idea. I want to know what the Shark Tank idea is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if they made push-up underwear for scrotums? So that the edge of the testicles get pushed ever so slightly above the waistband of the underpants. Just like with breasts and push-up bras. A smirk appears on Leon's face. If you don't want to answer me, that's fine too. She snaps out of her sinful thoughts.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I totally missed your question.
I asked, what do you think is the most important quality in a potential partner?
Huh? Why is he asking me that?
That would be insanely uncomfortable. Jesus, no, stretched up and crushed. Don't wear them if you don't got the balls to pull it off, then don't wear them, all right?
Honesty.
Interesting. Did you know that this is what other people think? Oh my god.
Very impressive how he knows those statistics by heart. And what about you?
Huh?
What do you think is most important?
I guess also honesty, yeah.
We're on the same page. Swoo! Wait a minute!
Oh, come on, realize it. But enough about me, let's focus on you. Today I would like you to do general health tests. After all, a lot of stress can lead to various physical ailments. This is why I would like to check your current physical condition. I can do this by taking a swab from your throat with my finger. Buckle up, everybody. Buckle up! Before he can finish the sentence, Dinosaur interrupts him.
Bring on that finger.
Oh, okay. Please open your mouth so I can try to collect a juice sample from the back of your throat.
Wait, the back of my throat. Oh no! Maybe I spoke too soon. If he collects a swab from the back of my throat, he might discover that I'm a huge carnivore that could grow to 14 meters long and weigh 8 tons of dinosaur! Because I don't have a gag reflex.
Don't worry at all, it's a piece of cake.
Although she's nervous about the whole big secret she's a dinosaur thing, she's conflicted with another thought. But she cannot deny that she would like to have Leon's thick, hairy finger down her throat.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Dinosaur opens her mouth as Leon's finger approaches. He notices that it's above average size. Nice. I feel like I should close my bedroom door. Don't let your parents walk in. Here we go! Oh! Let's see. There must be a usable sample around here somewhere.
He carefully pushes his finger a little faster into her throat.
Pure psychic damage. Let's see, just a little deeper.
Dinosaur's eyes slowly disappear into the back of her head.
This is a banger of a track.
When Leon pushes his finger deeper inside, Dinosaur lets out a sensual moan.
Are you okay?
She says because she's busy stirring his hand down her throat.
Sorry, I don't speak Swedish.
Everyone be sure to say thanks, Bex, for making us play this today. When Leon's thick, veiny finger slowly slides along her uvula, her throat produces more moisture with enthusiasm. Shake the Box tries to remember why they ever bought this game. I didn't!
Very deep.
She lets out another enthusiastic moan. This time, she barely tries to hide it as she digs her nails into the arms of the chair. Deeper!
Without context, this is pretty good.
While Leon's arm disappears deeper and faster into her throat, Dinosaur looks deep into his eyes. Intrigued by the depth, Leon rolls up his sleeve further, which exposes his impressive biceps. They're like the double D's under the arm muscles. See, sometimes when a game is Psychic Disaster Land, I make the call to keep going. I could have stopped after 1 hour.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Oh, wait,
of goosebumps glides over Dinosaur's back, causing her to
It's not my fault.
accidentally grit her sharp teeth. Whoa! No spoilers for Death Stranding 2's ending. I haven't gotten there yet. As a result, she accidentally bites Leon's finger.
Ow!
Oh god, what the fuck? Leon recoils in fear. His arm slides out of her mouth like a wildebeest calf at birth. Oopsie. While Leon looks at his finger, he sees that he has collected some dinosaur mud under his nail anyway. Are you okay? Are you sure you have everything? Yeah. He holds up his slimy finger. Okay, I put the sample into one of those pregnancy psych tests.
What?
So in a few minutes it should tell us if something super serious is wrong or not. I must say, I'm very impressed. Your throat depth. This would be a great talent in some, specific industries. The sword swallower industry, for example. Dinosaur is feeling relieved. Not only because Leon, for some reason, doesn't seem to find her lack of gag reflex weird at all, but also because he had washed his hands beforehand. As Leon smiles friendly at Dinosaur's eyes, they fall to the test results.
Whoa!
Oh, the results are in! His friendly smile turns into that of a professional as he examines the results. Let's see.
Oh.
I have good news and I have bad news. Which one do you want first? Yeah, hot dog eating contests?
Bad news first.
The bad news is that I'm a liar. There's only good news! You're in perfect health. But it seems you have a lack of physical exercise in your life. We'll have to work on that somehow.
More physical exercise?
Still drunk in the adrenaline from the intimate test just now, she looks at Leon with blushing cheeks.
I really enjoyed this physical test, Leon. What the hell am I saying? I'm normally never like this, tee-hee! Roy, can you think of another way to get physical next week?
Oh, well, He almost stumbles over his words. Physical exercise is what you seem to need. Dinosaur dabs! Oh, and by the way, Leon takes a professional-looking business card from one of his drawers. Here, my phone number. Can we get a 6-7 joke in here somehow? Here's my phone number. If you start to feel worse or you just want to talk about something, you can always contact me. Dinosaur smiles shyly.
Wow, does he give his number to anyone without a gag reflex?
It was good to see you again. Pleasure doing business, Doctor. Dinosaur flips a coin in his direction as a tip.
See you next week. Remember what I said about that test?
When she gets up, she intensely maintains eye contact and considers licking her lips sensually. The distraction causes her to hit her knee on the desk. The pain makes the entire situation awkward. Are you okay? Dinosaur says she feels fine, even though it hurts a lot. But you can't really say that at a moment like this because that would be even more humiliating.
I'm fine.
She gives a thumbs up, trying not to show that she can barely put any weight on her knee as she struggles to leave the office. Dinosaur is lying in bed under the covers, but check this out. You fucking ready for this? She's completely fucking naked.
Mr. Robinson, I think I have a problem. I think I like them both.
Leon really brings out the primal instinct in me. The fact that his hand always clips through his bulge really confuses things. I don't understand what the fuck is supposed to be going on there. And that test today, wow. I don't think my heart has raced this fast since that meteorite wiped out everyone I ever knew. But with Honk, I feel like I could talk about almost anything. He's such a sweetling. And his bulge doesn't cause me to be confused. Do you think he has a match yet? But then Dinosaur gets startled when she receives a message from an unknown number. When she opens the message, she sees the following question. What is your biggest fear in a relationship? Oh, here we go again. Being abandoned. I don't even want to think about it. She receives another message. Did you know that this is what other people think? Being abandoned, 24%. Being cheated on, 32%. Getting bored, 11%. Not being good enough, 31%. He called her an ass kisser, like, what? It keeps on making her come on her boobs. To come cry on her boobs. She sighs deeply as she falls back into bed. Another message? That's unusual. It's another message from the unknown number. As she hesitates over the message, she sees somewhat disturbing text. Thank you. I almost know enough. Next week it's time for the last question. We're almost there, baby! The last question? The last question before what? She drops the back of her head on her pillow in defeat. The bed suddenly feels so huge without Robson's diamond hard body next to her. Then she suddenly is overwhelmed with loneliness. What do I do without you, Robson? Such a pity the men never got to meet you. I wonder what that would have been like. For a moment, she fantasized about a meeting between the men and Mr. Robson, and how cute that would have been. Wait a minute. She feels her phone in the palm of her hand. I could send one of those men a message. A booty call. After all, they did indicate that they would not mind. But it is kind of late. Alright, I'm gonna let people vote on this one. Exclamation mark A for Leon. Exclamation mark B for Hunk. Who are we trying to friend up with? The hunks seem to have it. You weren't here earlier, Crane, but I want you to know that Leon does constantly call us dumb. And Leon is almost certainly the mysterious number we're getting messages from. She hesitates for a moment before typing her message. But does it anyway! Hey, Hunk, are you still up? Her finger shakes a little as she presses send. Immediately after the message is sent, she regrets it. What in the world am I even doing? What if I bother him? What if I make that sigh noise again when Chris hits spacebar? What if I wake him up? What if he finds out that I'm a dinosaur that is warm-blooded and breathes using air sacs that continuously push fresh air through the lungs in one direction? Although Before she can finish her extensive description of a dinosaur, she feels her phone vibrate. The dinosaur, is that you? Yes, with double D's. D's nuts! Nice! I was just thinking about you! Is something wrong? I don't know. I just feel a little lonely. Hope I'm not disturbing you. It's a bit late to message me, don't you think? Oh no! I was afraid of this. Sorry. No, just kidding. Haha, XD. Just. I did say you could always bother me, huh? Facts. Let's go on, hug it out. The create. I feel attacked. What do you want to talk about?
Nothing specific. I was just looking for some direction. Sorry, distraction.
Oh, I'm starting to feel performance pressure already. Dinosaur is giggling.
That's unnecessary, because I have a question for you.
For me, now I feel even more pressure to perform. She notices that talking with Hunk immediately calms her down, like he's a human tranquilizer or something. What are you wearing, Hunk? I can't see because it's so dark. What about you? I could tell you, but why don't I just show you? Arm face! What she's about to do now shocks her to the core. A chronically shy and subtle person like her. Has she ever felt comfortable like this with someone before? She points her phone at herself and poses sensually. Chris gets ready to have to delete his account on Twitch. Explicit photo of nipples. Explicit photo of soles of feet. Explicit photo of rectum. Right for the starfish. Just butthole it up. Explicit photo of fins. Alright, chat. Nip nops. Flip flops. Poop pops. Or fins. Whoa, Gopper, I think you're confused. You wrote C. B is the feet one. What the fuck is this? Let's see that booty hole. I mean, it's a tie between a butthole or a foothole. Let's go ahead and send a booty hole. Dinosaur! Alright. Because of my position here, you didn't see it. It said a fake Steam message of a frog profile picture saying, "What the fuck are you playing on Steam?" We'll pretend Creedmoor sent me that. Dinosaur poses to take a photo that would make many men shiver.
What was that?
But before there's even time to realize, Hunk sends another message. Please! Please, butthole! Please, butthole! Before we are intimate like that, I would like to ask you something first! There you go. Thank you. A real Steam message. What the fuck are you playing? Thank you, Katase. I appreciate that.
Sure, just ask.
Well, I'd rather do this in person if you don't mind. Dinosaur respects his respect for her.
Of course, that's fine. What can we be talking about? I'll talk to you next week.
Deal!
Sleep well, Hunk.
Don't tell me what to do! Dinosaur wonders he was just joking for the rest of the night.
It's hard to sleep because of those exciting messages just now, man. Maybe I should still take that picture of my butthole. I know. Heard that counting sheep helps you sleep. She looks at her favorite sheep video. Alright, this should probably help.
Fuck off. Here we go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 39, 40! What? Fuck you! This game sucks. Because of the adrenaline high the video caused, Dinosaur can't sleep at all. Boy, this video just backfired. With Leon, at least you know what you're getting. You said 39. Yeah, but I thought I saw an extra one in the background. Dinosaur stops in the waiting room because she's a dinosaur. Her hips moving gracefully back and forth as she walks over and sees Hunk already sitting in the waiting room. After weeks, Dinosaur is finally feeling somewhat better and is looking forward to seeing Hunk again. When she sees Hunk sitting there, Dinosaur stares at his broad shoulders. She has large breasts and yada yada yada. You know the deal by now. When Dinosaur sits down, he looks at her nervously with serious look on his face. Dinosaur, can I talk to you for a moment? Dinosaur looks at him like she's about to crack the most hilarious joke ever. Ta-da! Achievement unlocked! You're doing it right now! Although it's not a funny joke at all, it isn't the actual reason why Hunk isn't laughing.
Huh? What's going on?
I should have been clearer with you! Hunk says like someone who's still very unclear.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
My dating profile! In the end, I was never able to put it up!
Huh? Have you tried pressing the publish button?
It's not because I didn't know how to do it, Dinosaur! It's because... I just did it to make you jealous!
But why? Why would you want to make me jealous?
Because I was too scared! Afraid to be direct with you! Afraid to tell you how I really feel about cookies! Afraid to be rejected! But you deserve the truth!
Wait, does that mean...
To be honest, I felt a connection with you since the first time I spoke to you. And I don't know if you feel it too, or that you're just going to laugh in my face, but... Dinosaur is speechless. She didn't see this coming at all. As scary as it is to be rejected, I have to ask you this. Okay, here he goes. Do you want to go on a date with me? Dinosaur's heart skips a beat. Did I hear that right? A date? But I thought he didn't want anything to do with me before!
And now all of a sudden he wants to go on a date with me? And what about Leon? Do I want to go on a date with him?
All right, chat. I suspect yes. You could vote. You're screaming yes, I guess, also works. All these thoughts chaotically run through her head like a colony of ants. While for Hunk, it feels like an eternal silence. Dinosaur decided to give it a try. After all, it would be a shame never to explore whether there's any potential between them. Haha! I'm speechless! Awesome! How about tonight? I know the perfect place!
Sounds good.
You don't have to arrange anything at all! I'll send you the details later! So I'm looking forward to it! Hunk does a wahoo out of joy. Dinosaur giggles at this adorable sight.
Don't forget to wear your skinny jeans, you skank.
The door to Leon's office swings open and Leon comes stumbling into the room as if he's from a sitcom. Dinosaur with slammer whammers, it's time for your appointment. Hunk still looks longingly at Dinosaur. I'll see you tonight! Is that a threat? Leon takes an intimidating fighting stance in self-defense, but Chris watches Bear Fioda's videos online and knows a thing or two about MMA at this point. This is an improper stance. He's gonna get fucked up.
Huh?
I wasn't talking to you, Doctor!
Oh.
Oh, okay. But of course, come in, Dinosaur.